part of me was like, do I want to watch this argument with Tipster? This is my thing, is like, I don't know what's going on with this Tipster guy. It seems like he likes girls, of course. And he's married, and he hits on girls on the internet, which I think is a little not good. He's constantly in a controversy every other day because he's flirting with people. He's like, ooh, you want to talk? And then he gets outed, and he hasn't learned to not do it. Yeah, Tipster's going crazy. You got to stop, brother. What are you doing? You can't be doing this. You're going crazy. You're going crazy. It's fucking nuts.
So last night I was streaming and a bunch of crazy things.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Tipster has absolutely had enough of your shit. That's not his account. This is his account. There we go. So...
I'm just kind of curious.
Oh my god, it's more. Dude, it's more than when I last saw it, bro.
Okay, I'm more interested in like what's happening with Mudahar. What's happening with SomeOrdinaryGamer's?
Dude, why did Tipster like fucking bring down the hammer today? Like that was the first base thing in a
Tipster
while.
do?
Some woman like was like, Tipster has like e-hose and shit.
Yeah, my girlfriend. What was that?
Yeah, that was your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
Are you gonna fight Tipster now?
I'm not gonna fight him. I just want to know what you think about what was that. Like,
do you ever just step on a fucking?
Well, I'm just I wonder like Tipster gets shit on like 24/7. Then a girl messages him, and Tipster's just like, "Yeah, fucking pick me, girl, you bitch."
No, the context was he kept trying to like fucking keep messaging my girlfriend and keep getting on her good side, and she obviously doesn't want anything to do with it.
What?
That's it.
Wait,
that's
DMs are publicly. DMs are publicly.
Trying to publicly get back into following, like good grace. She doesn't want any attention from him, and that's it. Done.
I thought she hit him up out of the blue. I thought she was like, "Yo, fuck Tipster," and then Tipster just like attacked.
Okay, why is it every time I think I'm done?
Every time
So I just got off a stream, and I'm being told that Muda said that I've been desperately trying to be friends with his girlfriend. Is that really what he said?
Yeah.
Bro. How are you in this controversy as a grown man, brother? What are you doing? You can't let your wick do the talking. What are you doing, bro? What's happening here?
Or to get like a follow back or some shit like that.
No, like that's blatantly fucking untrue. Like I've definitely followed her a few times before, but like does a follow equate wanting someone to be someone's friend? Like is that there are no DMs. That's the best part. There are no fucking DMs. I
mean, I don't know. Listen, I mean, like here's the thing. Listen, woke take. I don't know, not woke take. No, but yes. Okay, to me, and maybe I'm reading the room wrong, but there's obviously a difference between like an influencer following you and one of you fucking plebs following you. You fucking loser, piece of shit, fucking pleb. No, I'm just kidding. But there's a difference between like an influencer following somebody versus like a viewer. We'll say somebody that works a real job. We'll say that's you guys. So like if people follow you, there's a good chance that they want to be friendly in some capacity. If you're like an influencer, that's the whole thing of like mutual follow back, right? Now it's possible that they're just trying to like follow you for some kind of viewership, but like, yeah, I mean, I could see that. If you factor in the fact that Tipster's constantly trying to fuck around with girls, if I was a girl, Tipster followed me, and I was a young, curvaceous woman, I'd be like, maybe this motherfucker wants some penis. I mean, yeah, I'd say maybe this motherfucker wants some pussy because I'm a girl in this instance. Yeah. I'm just saying, but okay.
never interacted with this woman prior to today. So like,
really,
what the fuck is this notion that like I'm trying to desperately be her fucking friend when that's not the case? She's been talking shit about me for months, and I've held my tongue this whole fucking time. But the one time I say something, all of a sudden it's like, yo, Tipster's been trying to desperately be this girl's friend.
Why'd you wait months? I would have said, shut the fuck up, bitch.
For months. No, that never happened. I don't have any DMs with this woman whatsoever.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, but like Muta's literally saying bullshit right now. This is totally fucking false.
Shit, man.
Is it an insinuation that you're trying to follow her multiple times to like try and like mend
well,
the fence?
I mean, it's
what does following you multiple times mean? Does that mean he's unfollowing and refollowing? Like, what does that mean?
It's like, well, okay, so here's what happened. Like, I followed her for
yeah, I don't know how I feel about this high school social media drama playing. It's fucking crazy. Grown man engaged in it too. It's fucking weird. How old is Mood?
a while prior to like the whole like technical shit, and then when the technical shit went down, she would like talk shit. So like I blocked her, and then at one point I'm like, maybe I'm being a little bit unreasonable. She has whatever opinion she has, so my bad. I'll let it go, and I'll fucking like I'll follow her, and I just like move on, right? And there were a couple times where like that happened. I'd say there's probably a total of like maybe 3 or 4 times total I followed her. But does that
Well, why unblock her? I wonder.
that constitute me desperately trying to be her friend or something like that? I've never communicated. I've never had any communication with this girl whatsoever.
I agree with Connor that you kind of, if this is all true, this is a pretty reasonable position for you to have.
I mean, like, it just seems ridiculous to go on record to say that I've been desperately trying to be friends with this girl when I've literally, I can, honest to God, I've never talked to her, ever. So where's this coming from?
As somebody who really doesn't like this girl, I totally agree with you, Tipster. I'm glad that you came back. Oh my God.
I had to call in because I got off my stream.
Well,
I'm just chilling, and then I get told by someone that this is being said, and I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't fucking true.
Well, I mean, I said, like, when they were done, I was like, to be fair, I mean, Tipster isn't here to defend himself. Again, like, I don't know. I'm just
and then Augie's like, to be fair, Muda isn't here to defend himself.
Yeah, so that leads me to my question. Do you want to have a discussion with Mudahar on this on Doc's?
What about why
All right, let's see the conversation.
What's up? What's going on?
All right,
Hey.
there's two sides of the story being told here.
Okay, so for 4 years, Tipster has followed me and then blocked me.
I haven't even known of your existence for 4 years. You're saying that I tried.
Wow, this really is high school fucking level drama. Oh my God, dude, my brain's gonna explode. What is happening?
Didn't you friend request Paige the Panda? Didn't you go and look for Paige the Panda on Facebook and friend request her?
Wait,
Yeah, I was
Maker girl.
Yeah, I was in communication with her because we were discussing her GoFundMe
She quit communication with you and you went and friend requested her on Facebook. You went to go look for her on Facebook.
That's not true. That's not true. When I friended her on Facebook,
I have the screenshot.
I'm not saying I didn't friend her.
Why are you doing stuff like this? You always do shit like this to get people's attention. You've been doing shit like this for fucking 4 years. I think you're gross.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So is this something he does, block people and then block them and follow them for attention? I don't know how Twitter works. Would that work? Okay.
So fucking bullshit.
You keep saying I've been doing this shit for 4 years. Like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I haven't even known you.
Follow you back. You saw me in a VC with Colossal. You saw me in a VC with Colossal crazy one time and went and followed me on every orifice of social media because maybe you thought that was like a way to get attention. In a VC with Colossal crazy. I've never been in a VC with Colossal crazy. This was 4 years ago. You saw me in a VC with him and then you started.
I've never been in a VC with Colossal crazy. What are you talking about?
But you saw me in a VC in a private.
Where would I see you in a VC with Colossal crazy?
Crazy fucking Irish badass that everybody was like that dumb bitch, that one dumb bitch.
I have never seen.
You know what's incredible? I have no fucking idea what's going on because they're just talking at each other. I can't even get a story out of this. What the fuck's happening?
I have never seen you in a VC with Colossal crazy, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
It showed that you were being a little clout chasey because he wasn't talking to you and he doesn't like you. And on top of that, all of this shit, when it comes to people, this is all you've done. All you've done is try to get people's attention. When anybody gets caught, you did the same thing with Oki. You wanted to go and bury the hatchet with him when he got a little bit of clout when his video started taking off. And then you wanted to like go around and make an apology tour with all of his.
This is why I just don't have friends because they're all losers. Fuck friends.
You seem to be making a lot of assumptions about me with like no grounds whatsoever.
It's actually there.
You're talking about how I followed you when I seen you in a VC with Colossal crazy. I've never seen it so many times. This has literally never happened.
This is literally the kind of shit that you've done for like 4 years.
It's like fucking Mean Girls, bro. What the fuck? This is the community that I'm associated with. What the fuck is this?
You try to collect women. I wasn't going to be one of them, so I'm going to make fun of you for it.
I get that everybody thinks like the e-girl memes are like real, but just because I'm friends with women doesn't mean I'm trying to fuck them.
Guys.
Well, but I thought I thought like the flirting was like normal. I don't know, bro. I've seen some of the messages and it seems like you're very flirtatious with these girls. Now listen, I'm an old school guy a little bit sometimes. It's somewhat normal in like workplace environments to like be flirtatious with the girls there and the guys back. I used to do it too. I'm fucking married and even like I would flirt. I have a work wife. You flirt a little bit back and forth and it's a little fun. You guys are doing your thing, right? People flirt in general. Some silly, sussy stuff. But I will say, so maybe it's like that from that perspective. But then also, you know, this is the internet. It's a little different. I feel like it's weird to like just DM some random girls or flirting with them. That's just fucking bizarre. Why are you doing that, bro? What the hell are you doing? You know? Just pay somebody. Pay an OnlyFans girl to flirt with you. This way they won't tell anybody because you're paying them. Okay.
Guys, this isn't very productive. I'm going to ask you a question.
I've seen the flirting a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just joking." It's interesting. It's an interesting trend of like Keemstar and Tipster thinking that saying something's a joke to mean that it's not like nothing matters. It's very interesting.
Bojangles, do you think Tipster was ever trying to hit?
I think he just tries to collect girls, and I think that's gross.
He's probably just tries to flirt a little bit. He's like the innocent old man. He's like the guy from Family Guy, the pedophile. I'm just kidding. But you know. Okay.
No, even if he's trying to fuck, I think he always just tries to like gather girls and just have like this little section of girls. And to me, when I look at a dude,
makes me feel good. Validates you as a person. Yeah.
that goes around talking about how he's married, but then he'll sit in like voice chats with. This is just my personal opinion. I don't care if anybody else doesn't really fucking like it. But if you sit in a voice chat for hours with like women that aren't your wife and talking about NSFW art, I could think you're kind of gross because I'm going to tell you.
NSFW, yeah, I mean, it is a little sussy. That goes beyond like a little bit of flirting, you know. Personally, my wife wouldn't have it. Okay, I'm allowed to talk to women, but like to sit in a VC. Also, I don't know how old are these women that. Because I don't know, bro. I'm 32. It's so weird to hang out and talk to girls. You know, I talked to a couple of girl influencers like Paige Christie and like Brittany Simon. So every so often, with a few DMs here and there, like maybe how's your day? Like, what do you think about this content creator? You know, we don't sit in Discord for hours talking. I think that's a little weird. I guess it would be fine because like we're all adults though. Like we're all like late 20s, early 30s. So like I don't know how old are these OnlyFans girls. I don't even know. I don't know. It seems a little sussy. Talking about NSFW art. Yeah, see, I don't think that. See, personally, I just wouldn't do that. That's it. I'm fucking married. It's not okay. But maybe they have an okay relation. Maybe that's okay with their relationship. Or maybe his wife just suffers through it because she's probably like, this motherfucker, nobody wants to see this guy's dick anyway. He gets flirt with these girls. They ain't gonna fuck him because he's ugly. I'm just fuck with you, brother. Okay? Because I know you watch sometimes. This is fucking weird.
Do you really think that happens, or is this something that you pulled out of your fucking ass?
I've seen messages that you've sent to girls at like 4 a.m. like, I'm bored, you up. Literally, I've seen messages that you've sent to girls at like 4 a.m. like, I'm bored, you up. Literally, if Mudahar did that to some rando, if Mudahar did that to some fucking rando, I would not be dating him because that's fucking gross. Like,
well, I'm sorry you're insecure and my wife isn't. I
can think that you're gross.
1 minute.
I don't know, dude. Insecure? Listen. If my wife was flirting with some guy in DMs, I don't know what to tell you. I personally wouldn't let it happen. Listen, I don't think that that's insecure, man. That's just like normal. I like them too. It's just interesting that like the prescription is you're insecure for being uncomfortable with this rather than like, yeah, but that's just not my relationship dynamic. Because most people's dynamic is don't flirt like that. You know? I'm okay with it. You know?
Yeah, you can think whatever the fuck you want to think about me. But when I'm being told that you guys are saying on the live stream that I'm desperately trying to be friends with you and that's not fucking true, I'm going to call it out.
You did. You followed me like every other week.
So does it follow me that I'm trying to be your fucking friend?
Because you're trying to get me to open up my DMs, dumbass. I'm not fucking
No, that's not the case. Following someone doesn't mean you're trying to communicate with someone to become their best fucking friend. I guess it means I'm friends with fucking Hulk Hogan because I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah,
are you fucking retarded?
Yeah.
Well, Hulk Hogan's a little bit bigger than this person. I don't really know who they are, you know?
This 4 years of this, guys. 4 years.
I haven't even known of you for 4 years. I haven't even known of you. I wasn't even in the commentary community in 2018. How the fuck was I going to know you in 2018?
That's when you were like transitioning over because it was.
Oh, I didn't know he was transgender.
It was around the Page stuff. That's when I was on your radar, but you did that to her, and that's kind of fucking creepy.
With the Page stuff, like Petty Paige Christie.
Not kind of fucking creepy.
I don't think it is. We were in communication because I was helping her promote her GoFundMe.
No. She stopped communication with you, and then you went and found her on Facebook.
That's not true. That's not how the timeline worked out. That's not how the timeline worked out.
I've been talking to this girl for 4 years.
Okay, but that's not how the timeline worked out.
How did the timeline work out?
I'm telling you.
Back to the fucking Future, starring Tipster, Marty McTip.
You did look for her on Facebook. Did she ever accept your friend request?
Yes, because I was acting.
She never ever accepted your friend request. It's still fucking sitting there, my dude. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, she didn't reject it either. Boom. Roasted.
He accepted it or not, and it doesn't fucking matter. You're trying to make this into something that it's not. I'm telling you that I was actively.
You didn't have open DMs with her anymore, so you went to go fucking find her on Facebook.
That's not true. That's not how the timeline worked out. That's not how the timeline worked out.
You don't even know whether or not she like accepted your friend request. So how can you say?
I don't know, and I don't care whether she accepted it or not. What does it matter?
Then why go look for her then?
Like I said, we were in active communication at the time.
No, you weren't.
It was a big deal.
No, you weren't. She was done. You gave her the lollipop cop video, and that was over.
Okay.
The lollipop cock video? What?
So like I don't get.
Okay, all right. So then why would you go seek her out on Facebook? That's like creep fucking status. A girl that's got.
I mean, you can keep saying we weren't in active communication at the time, but
you weren't because I was. I talked to her every day. Still talk to her every day. You weren't in active communication with her at the time. You had a couple of DMs. You gave her the lollipop cup video, and you went on your way.
Yeah. Now.
What is a lollipop cup video? Is that porn?
So helped her promote the GoFundMe and donated.
And then after that, after you got a Twitter nuke and she didn't follow you back, you looked for her on Facebook.
Wait, Tipster got her Twitter banned?
No. He got his Twitter banned, and then she didn't add him back. She didn't add him back on Twitter because it was private, and then he went and looked for her on Facebook.
That's not true.
Did they ever have a formal disagreement where it's like, please don't contact me again?
No, we've never had any disagreement.
No, but she doesn't.
About 100% of this doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Okay.
Really talk to really anybody, but like if you're not really talking to somebody on Twitter, why would you go look for them on Facebook?
Yeah, I think the Facebook's probably a weird step, but I mean, I don't think Tipster thought she didn't want to talk.
Yeah, I mean,
here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it.
But there was nothing
when you follow somebody and they don't follow you back, and then you go back. No, it may not be malicious, but it's just weird, dude. It's like.
I mean, if you think it's weird, that's fine.
It's probably true.
But I'm telling you right now, it's
Tipster just made a brand new account. It's possible that like
she knew. No, she knew. Actually knew.
Okay.
She actually knew.
I mean,
she just didn't want to because he had been talking to too many people at this point.
Okay.
About like the situation. Yeah, you had talked to too many people about the Lollipop Cop video, and you were just trying to get the ball rolling because you were desperately trying to get to Clown at the time.
Okay, so this video is a penis blowjob reference, and he was sending it to people to see if they were interested in sexting. Is that what the claim here is?
I was desperately trying to get to Clown at the time. Clown reached out to me. Clown reached out to me. I never reached out to Clown.
He reached out to you because you had actually kind of fucked up a little bit, but that's like semantics we won't get into.
I mean, he didn't communicate that to me. If that's the case, he never communicated that to me.
I'm just saying, like, I think you do a lot of things to get people's attention, but I think at the same time, when you go out on a limb like that,
I think you're reading a lot of things into what I do and to things they aren't. I mean, for fuck's sake, you're trying to like make it seem like I was desperately fishing from a follow for you. That's not the case. Just because I follow you,
why follow and then like block when I don't follow back? Why do that? Like, every couple of weeks? That's a little fucking weird.
Not every couple of weeks.
Why not just walk away?
Well, it doesn't matter how often. Why does he do that?
So many times. Like I can't even count how many times you've done it. Like
it is all over the place. It's kind of funny though. It's almost fun to listen to this because it doesn't matter. There's no stakes here. This is so fucking dumb. But why did he do that?
I get it. You're hyperbole to try and make your point seem a bit more strong, but it hasn't been.
And you block me every time. And then when you go on an apology tour with people in my friend group, that's when you unblock. And I ain't open up those DMs, man.
Yeah, do you think you're kind of cucked for apologizing to those losers?
I mean, I thought the right thing to do. I apologize to Oki.
He only apologized because Oki's video started taking off. And then
she does this thing where she assumes my intentions.
No.
It has nothing. I don't watch Oki's channel. No.
Why didn't you ever answer Slush when everybody was shitting on Mr. Girls Dr. K video, and then you tweet at Sam Slush saying like, "Oh, I'm really sorry that I came at you like that. I shouldn't have done that and all this other shit."
Okay, is there something wrong? No. You asked me a question. I'm gonna answer it.
Hey, thanks for the gifts up, brother. It's weird blocking someone multiple times. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. What's the reason?
Kermit to genocide.
What is the reason? Hey, thanks for the sub, brother.
Answer. No.
I didn't know he asked me why I changed my mind. I'm telling you, like, is it not possible?
No, you fucking dip, dude, because like you thought he was being facetious and he actually just really wanted to know. Anytime the community consensus changes or shifts, that's when you change your mind.
Intentions without having any grounds.
Your whole opinion and your stance shifts whenever the community consensus shifts.
Can someone not have a change of heart when more information comes out about a situation?
You do it a lot. You do it a lot.
Does it matter? Does it matter how much I do it? If I can admit that I was wrong about something, is there something wrong with that?
And guess what? If I think that you're gross and I don't like your behavior online, I'm gonna shit on you, and that's what happened today.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can shit on me. I love it. Okay, that was a little inappropriate. Okay, I'm not gonna send you a lollipop video though. I'm gonna send you 2 Girls 1 Cup. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it is a delectable. It's like how was hot dogs made, but for ice cream. You know what I mean?
Fine. I said that you can do that. Seems like you got really salty when I said something. Seems like you got real salty when I had something to say about it.
You know what? And you backed off the second Mudahar came on. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
I didn't even know Mudahar was involved until like later in the conversation. I think at one point I saw him.
Then that's when you kind of softened up a little bit.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Softened up like the poop in 2 Girls 1 Cup ice cream, I meant.
No, I did not know that he hopped on that conversation. I didn't even know until I started seeing like reply notifications that he even hopped in. So I don't want anybody to say like I busted like a fucking
it was the one who talked to Muda. I don't think Tipster talked to Muda.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I just think a lot of your behavior like this, the following, the unfollowing, the friend request, like a lot of that's just weird, dude. Like, stop, knock it off.
I mean, you can think it's weird all you want, but
it is weird. It's fucking weird.
I have a real question though. Why didn't she block Tipster if she thinks it's so weird? I wonder.
I mean, a lot of my intentions when I do things though, like you have a lot of assumptions with no grounds to base it on.
I'm literally not going to go and ask.
Wait, is it actually him blocking and unblocking, or is it these like 500,000 fake Tipster accounts that I keep thinking are really Tipster accounts? At this point, I have to go and look at my DMs because I have DM Tipster a little bit back and forth, and be like, "Oh, is it him?" And it's like, "Oh, it's not him." So I'm confused. Maybe she liked the attention. I mean, it's possible. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter because the stakes on this are non-existent because this is fucking stupid.
You because I'm not going to be like, no, I'm sorry, not going to happen. I don't care what your intentions are.
My biggest problem that I took with this is that Muda came on here and said that I've been desperately trying to be your friend, and that's not the case. We've never communicated before.
So why follow?
Can you at least stop that? We've never.
Why do that? Yeah, we've never done that because I've never followed you back. I think I followed you back like once.
Okay. Okay, so you proved my point. I've never desperately tried to be friends with you because we never had any communication
Why
whatsoever.
follow and unfollow and block so many times over the last 4 years?
Why does it matter?
To get my attention.
Well, the fact that you're not answering the question is a little sussy, like a character from the popular hit video game Among Us.
Why does it matter?
Trying to get my attention. Then why would you do
I
that?
blocked a lot of people and then refollowed them. I blocked a lot of people and unfollowed them.
Why do it so frequently?
Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
No, I want to know. You're saying you don't like that people are saying that you're trying to be my friend. Then why do that?
I have various different reasons for doing it. Maybe it's a case of on one particular.
Name one.
I was just about to, and you interrupted me. Maybe it's a case of somebody's annoying the fuck out of me one day, so I block them, and then afterwards, like, hey.
Well, you can't really give us maybes. You should specifically know why you are blocking and unblocking her. If you're saying you're annoying sometimes, so I blocked you, you could do that. But you could also press the button that says stop showing me posts from this person, and you can still follow them, right? So, like, I don't know if this is a good argument.
Hey, the situation's kind of calmed down. You know what? Let me go ahead and block them, and I'll refollow them. Maybe it's a case of, like, I got angry with someone, and I had a change of heart later. You know what? Maybe I overreacted to that situation, so I'm going to unblock.
Right, but is that specific to her? Is this interaction with her, or are you just being general and vague? Because it sounds like you don't have a good reason. It sounds like she might have called it. You might be trying to get her attention. Okay, you little sussy baka. Sorry, my voice is a little shot.
Them and I'll refollow them. There's various different reasons why I do it.
Give me an
But you seem to want to
give
believe.
me an.
I already told you. I already told you. Like, for example, with the technical situation,
Okay,
I got pissed off.
This has been going on long before the technical shit. This has been going on since 2018.
No, this is
Yes, it
fucking
has.
lying,
It's been
dude.
going
You're
on since
literally fucking lying.
2018.
I didn't know.
Since 2018.
I didn't know you existed in 2018. How the fuck could I possibly do that in 2018?
Well, you've been doing it since 2018. Are you?
No, that's false. That's blatantly false.
So is Mudahar dating this girl for 4 years? Good for you, brother. Did I come to your wedding? Sounds pretty cool. Are you going to do a very extravagant wedding, Mudahar? I'm only asking because out here, where I live, you know, the Indian people I know, sorry if I'm, listen, I'm a white guy. You look Indian, maybe I'm wrong, so you correct me. So, but they do very expensive, extravagant weddings. It's crazy. Who's winning, the tip or Muda? It doesn't even matter. This conversation is dumb, but probably Muda's girlfriend.
Girls, are you on that? Are you?
Okay, so you want to make it about you being an e-girl? Okay, I see. So this is really what
you're. Is she an e-girl?
Dude, you don't even know who you're like following half the fucking time, man.
No. You're so full of shit. You're so fucking full of shit.
You've literally been doing this. I don't.
You keep saying it's been happening since 2018.
I don't not like you for no reason.
I didn't know who the fuck you were.
I don't not like you for no reason.
I don't care.
I didn't just pull. Obviously, you do care. That's why you're here. I didn't just pull this out.
I came here to correct the record on what your boifriend said about me. Your boyfriend said I've been desperate.
You've been literally trying to get my attention for the last 4 years.
I personally, if somebody said something mean about me and they were a content creator, I would just make a video about it. This motherfucker's video is gone. Where's his YouTube account? Oh, it's right here. Am I not subscribed to this guy? Maybe I should subscribe. It's got to be mutual though. Mutual stuff. Why the fuck did he nuke his channel? What the hell's happening, brother? What the fuck are you doing? What the hell's happening?
And she was like super noisy this morning, so she woke.
What does he do for a living, I wonder? What the fuck are you doing? I would have made content out of it, brother. Who is this? This looks like the white M&M. That's a very interesting depiction of you, brother. Okay.
Years by following and unfollowing. Yes, you
have. No, I haven't. I literally haven't.
Then what is that?
I already answered your question. Are you fucking brain dead?
No, I think you just might be a little bit too much like on the prowl, and you may need to kind of like kick that down a little bit too much.
You're really desperate to make me into some creepy.
Actually, what actually happens? This is what happens. This is what happens when you try too hard to get pussy, my dude. It backs up on you.
Well, that is what this is about. You're being honest with what your feelings are now. You're trying to make.
I've been a girl on the internet long enough to know when somebody's on the fucking hunt, dude.
It's probably true.
Okay, if you say so. That's not what's happening here whatsoever. Okay. I have no.
Then you can stop following and blocking when I tell all of that. You did it for 4 years, but that's okay. That's
it hasn't been 4 years. You can keep saying it.
I mean, it's possible that with this girl, if it's Mudahar's girlfriend, he might have just been trying to get close to her, so he can get close to some ordinary gamers, dog, if you will. It's possible.
Eating it. It hasn't been happening that long. I didn't
2018, my dude.
You were back then.
Okay.
I literally didn't even know who the fuck
Even if you didn't, you still were doing it to me, whether you knew it was me or not. You've still been trying to get my attention, whether you knew it back then or now.
Saying I've been trying to get your attention. That literally hasn't.
If you're following,
I don't know. It feels like maybe it's true.
Follow you.
Every time you're following and then blocking when I don't follow back. That's trying to get attention, dude.
No, that's not what's happening.
Yeah, it is. Then what is it?
You can keep saying it. It's not going to make it true.
All right.
I have an important question, and I just because
I wonder, did Augie just like leave the stream and then walk away? What the fuck? What the fuck?
People have been like fucking like going insane over this, and
Wood is a big channel and a cool person. He looks like an asshole. Fuck that guy. Fucking piece of shit. Bitch. Looks like he owns 7-Eleven. I'm just kidding. Listen. I'm not kidding, because I saw on Twitter that he said he owns 7-Elevens. That was the joke. I saw the Ethan Ralph thing. And he's like, Ethan Ralph said he looked like he owned 7-Eleven. Then Mood is like, I do. That's why I said it, okay? I'm not racist. I am, but I'm not. I wasn't being racist. I am racist, but I wasn't being racist this time. Okay? Calculated joke. All right. So it's called the subverting your expectations. Okay? Where I say something and then boom, there's a good excuse for it. Peak comedy papagat. Am I right?
Said like there's a DM about it. What the fuck is the lollipop cock video?
Yeah.
Lollipop cop. He did a fucked up video.
Lollipop cop.
I heard
Okay,
cop
so
first. I heard lollipop cop. And then
really-
It was a guy that had talked to Winemaker.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a video. He did a video calling. He did a video calling Paige a liar, and so I defended her because I knew she was lying.
He defended her and then cut her.
Lollipop cop. I thought this was a penis thing. Oh, it's a lollipop man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This looks like this guy. He doesn't have any content. It looks like he got nay-nayed. Okay. What? Okay. Cool.
Requested her on Facebook like a creep, but that's okay.
So you are trying to make. Okay, you are trying to make.
That's a creep, dude. Sorry.
No,
sorry, not sorry.
When Comic Cop talks about pedophiles, he's a lollipop cop.
Wait, what did he do that was creepy? What did Tipster do that was creepy?
I just told you, like you don't
I
go
got a friend
and
request.
search somebody
That's
out on
creepy. That's
Facebook
creepy.
when they're not following you back on Twitter to get back in the DMs. You don't go fucking try to add them on
I'm
Facebook.
telling you the timeline
That's
didn't happen
fucking
that way.
weird.
I'm telling you,
That is what happened. That is what
not
happened.
what happened.
For like
You tried to say that you didn't do it. You tried to say then you didn't do it, and then that she accepted. And when I told you she didn't accept it, then you back. Like, which is it? You keep
Okay, I think we got the gist of this. There's more. Let's just skip through and see if anything. Because this is we get it. Tipster likes girls, and he's a little sussy. Okay.
telling you they happen a different way. So like,
talking to a bunch of 19-year-old dudes on Discord, you guys would be roasting the fuck out of her. Like, come on. So this is me
one was trying to get their attention, but okay.
as
If you say
frequently
so.
as you.
I sent her a friend request on Facebook, and if you think that's weird, that's fine. You're
Who wins, Tipster or Dojangles?
welcome to have that opinion, but I can tell you that like I had no kind of like odd intentions or anything. So
Was it for a follow-up, Tipster? Were you trying to follow up with her or something?
no, we were in active communication, so I friended her on.
If you were in active communication, how come you had to go and find her on Facebook then?
I mean, I had a lot of friends that I have like on different social media platforms that they have. I don't see that as an issue.
Who the fuck is Dojangles? Tipster's waiting apparently.
Yeah,
According to this
well.
poll.
It is an issue because she was pretty creeped out by it, but she went to go look for her.
Did she
So.
tell Tipster
Okay,
that
well,
he was
this is-
creeped out
this
by
is-
it?
She doesn't want to tell Tipster
Well,
anything.
how is
Absolutely
Tipster supposed to
anything.
know if
I mean, here's what
Because she doesn't like to talk to that many people if you know her online history.
Flamenco, here, let me step in here.
Well, just because she might be creeped out doesn't mean he's creepy. But
Here's what I'll say. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. I don't think it goes over the line though. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I've
Yeah, like if they ever told me they were uncomfortable with it, I would apologize and I would stop.
And I don't believe you really have a cadre of e-whores at your disposal.
No.
I just think it's funny to like.
When you're talking to like all these like artist women, like when you're like
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
All right. I like this. What is this? Incredible. Okay. Interesting. What the fuck is this shit? What is this? What the fuck? What girl? The girl who adopted DMs? Is this the girl?
So an e-girl decided to dump a bunch of tipster.
I already heard about this. That they were friends and they were flirting, and then she tried to make it seem like he was trying to engage a 16-year-old or something. It seems like typical high school drama. He talks to gay girls that are of age of consent, but they're like younger to flirt, and then they think he's weird, and then they go, "Hey, fuck you, Tipster." Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.